Hi, this is Wayne from Inkish at OPS 2025, and I'm here with Jeff Truan, who is account specialist for Nobelus. Very nice to meet you, Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
So is this your first time at OPS?
This is my first time at OPS. I'm very glad to be here.
Okay. And what you are hoping for over the next couple of days, give us a little bit more of a feel about your involvement with the online print community.
Well, I'm really excited. We've worked with online print now for about, I'd say 12 years, some of the major brands out there that everyone knows in the online print world. But now at this being here for the first time, what we're excited to show is new finishes for the online print world, more tactile elements, sustainable products as the world is focused on sustainability.
100%, yeah.
We're looking at supply chain solutions on materials that have become hard to get in the photo world, so we have replacement solutions for that. We're looking at new hardware to help online print communities optimize their solutions and offerings for laminations and films. So a ton of different opportunities for those in the world of mass customization.
Right, okay. So with regards to embellishment and online print, it was a conversation that we was having last night. It's very difficult if you're an online print shop to actually extol the virtues of embellishment. Do you find that your customers find the same sort of problems? Are they having that with online print?
So it's what we talk about every day, and we think a day is coming. So what we see in the future is when you'll be able to feel the embellishment on your screen.
Wow.
Think about that, right? Think about a future state.
Yeah.
But today we have to use really good photography, video, and the power of the word. So the power of the word on screen, and we get this question a lot. Like people say, your Caress soft touch is so soft. You know, how do I tell people that on screen? And we say you use words like peach fuzz and like velvet and like all these different acronyms or adjectives to really talk about how magical the finish is. Because you have to paint a picture for people because they can't feel it, right? And the newest thing that we see, right, is multi-level embellishment. So when you go with foil and you go with tactile elements and you have roughness and you have these different textures, you can show that close up on a camera.
Yeah, of course.
And so the consumer can look at that, and in the world of mass customization gets really focused on, wow, I can see different tactile elements. That's going to look and feel cool. Because what we're trying to do for the mass consumer is appeal to at least two senses.
Okay.
So do you know about this background?
No.
Okay, so Sappi wrote a great book. And it's called The Neuroscience of Touch. And I recommend everybody to read it. So it has to do with your brain and the way you touch and react and brand loyalty. So what happens is when most things only have one thing, and that's visual. So they appeal to the visual sense. When you add a second, which is typically tactile, then the memory of that product goes up by 30%. So if you add a third sense, let's say it's the power of smell. Let's say you can put a scent in that surface. So think about an invitation that has a Caress soft touch feel that's really nice visually and tactile, and it has the scent of leather, So it exudes, you know, this relevance to a saddle or some type of a leather good. Your memory of that goes up by 70% because you've captured three senses. So that's what we love to talk about in this world of mass customization is how do you appeal to the consumer online, get a connection with them in the power of print, and then maintain that brand loyalty.
Wow. I mean, that's taking it to the next level, isn't it? So do you work with PSPs so when they're writing copy for their online print shop, for their web to print, is that something that you actually help PSPs with, writing the copy with the descriptions you've explained?
Yeah, we have a very involved marketing department. And if you go on our website and if you go onto our different product page offerings, you'll notice not only do you have high amount of descriptions, but we also have videos on those products for the very reason that we talked about earlier, is you can't feel them. And then our marketing department really gets into the weeds. We actually have pre-done marketing materials for PSPs to help them with all that terminology pre-done, to where all they have to do is take those print-ready files and drop their logo into it, and they're ready to go to market, either online or actually in file print. So that's part of the way we support it. Well, the way we see it is it's not about us being successful. It's about helping our customers be successful with their brands.
Yeah.
If we help them be successful, everything else flows back downhill, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, that is amazing. And the three senses. We'll get that book and we'll put it in the text so that everybody can look it up. Jeff,
it's awesome.
Absolute pleasure to meet you. So exciting what you're doing.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great show.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your time.
Great to meet you.